This is AI Buddy Landell, and you're about to listen to Booking the Territory, the unprofessional wrestling podcast. So stop working yourself into a shoot you numbnuts. This show is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Don't be a dumbass and get offended by anything on this show. And if you do get offended, that's a you problem. Before I throw it to the fellas for another banger of an episode, shout out to all the BTT patrons who keep this show going, including the largest Patreon contributors, Disrespectfully, Classy, Mark E. Blassie, Joe Ice, Good Old Justin, and the Token Smurfette and John Potts. Now, enjoy this Outlaw Mud Show podcast. Remember, if it don't snow, it don't go. And be blessed and be a blessing, pal.
Hi, everybody. This is Jim Cornette, pro wrestling legend, and you're listening to the Booking the Territory Unprofessional Wrestling Podcast.
This is the artist formerly known as Daryl Van Horn, James Mitchell, the Sinister Minister, and I'm here to let you know I would rather slam my cock in a car door than to miss the dulcet tones of Hard Body Harper, my illegitimate son, on Booking the Territory podcast.
Woo, Messi, this is professional wrestler Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man. Tell my people, my brothers and sisters, don't you dare miss Booking the Territory. Oh, yeah.
This is a one-man gang. You're listening to Booking the Territory Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to this week's episode of Booking the Territory, the Unprofessional Wrestling Podcast. For tonight, we are covering WCW Saturday Night on TBS from February the 19th, 1994. If you're listening to this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button on the video, type a comment or two with what you liked or didn't like about the episode. It helps the channel grow. It keeps Harper very, very happy. And as a teaser, if you are not a patron, you are missing out, because we just recorded the first episode of Ask Harper that is going to be out by the time this drops, or it should be. If it's not, it will soon be. So there you go. Become a patron at tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. We got over 51 questions for Harper, and we made it through like 6 in one episode, episode 1. On that note, Doc, how are you?
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty good. That was good. Harper really leaned into this. He did a really good job in episode 1. Don't know what the secret was, but we need to find it and bottle it so that we're ready to go for episode 2. I'm doing well. Don't have a lot of time. We're going to do something a little bit different tonight, so we don't have a big pre-show because we're already probably a little going to get blown up here just doing the wrestling show. So with that, Harper, you just finished your first successful Ask Harper episode. You didn't cuss anybody. It was great. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
There you go. There you go.
He wouldn't stop talking about baseball.
Baseball and bicycles. It's like we're 12 again.
Right. Yeah, baseball and bicycles. There was some Kenny Key West talk in there, some other stuff, but a lot of baseball, a lot of bicycles, a lot of reminiscing. Right, Doc?
Yeah, now we need some butt stuff next time, and it'll be all the bees.
Okay.
There goes the new listener.
That went the new listener, Matt Wilson, who submitted like 9 million questions. Jesus, Matt.
Get a job.
No, he's got one. He's a good kid.
Oh,
yeah.
Good kid. All right.
He's helping me out with the D-Man Christmas special. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh no.
Yeah, D-Man's been telling me and Harper we're gonna do a Christmas episode, and he keeps saying it's gonna be tremendous. So
okay.
I needed some topics, so I went to D-Man's most favorite fan, Matt Wilson, and was like, "Hey, give me some topics for this guy." And he shot back an email with plenty of topics. I'm like, "Great! I don't have to think of nothing. It's gonna be tremendous," as D-Man said.
All right, well,
I feel
here's
like you're being fucking sarcastic, bro. I mean, that's not how you treat friends. You know what I'm saying, bro?
It is true.
I mean, don't
Poor
get me
D-Man.
wrong. I understand people work the room and shit, bro. All right.
You made yourself laugh on that one.
I'm sorry.
You tickled yourself. Hey, I got to tell you, we have Superbrawl coming up. You got to be a patron for that too. But there's only one way to get to Superbrawl, and that's to cover the Go Home show.
That's right. So are we going to get into it? That way we can get the video version going?
I think we should.
All right. So
we got to give these people who refuse to be patrons something so they stick around. So this is it.
All right. Saturday night on TBS, February 19th, 1994. Go Home show before the pay-per-view. Before Superbrawl 4.
The paper what?
I can't even get it out. Pay-per-view.
Fucking drunk.
Fucking
I ain't had nothing to drink.
All over his breath.
Just been up since the crack of dawn. Anyway.
Oh, poor you.
Superbrawl 4 is the pay-per-view that's going to air next week. Remember, no free show next week. It'll be Superbrawl 4 on the Patreon feed. tinyurl.com/Patreon BTT. This week's episode was taped February 1st of 94 at Center Stage, and some of it was taped February the 2nd. During the opening, they plug Superbrawl and whatnot, and then we get Schiavone and Heenan. They talk about the match with Flair and Vader, and they welcome in the boss. I'm not going to play it. The boss comes in and he promises to protect and serve, and he is going to call it down the middle. And he tells Vader, if Vader pushes him, he will push back. Doc, any thoughts on that opening promo?
Yeah, I said nothing screams impartiality like the line, I'm going to have to do something about Vader.
That's a good point.
He also said...
Go ahead.
He also says the law pushes back. You agree with that, Mike?
I don't know. I start no shit, but sure.
Come on. Ice.
Oh,
Whoa.
God. Just stop. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Bump stocks.
Oh, there we go. There's that one from many years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, whenever it was. Bump stock, bump stock, bump stock, bump stock, bump stock. Like he's Beavis and Butthead. Fucking moron. Anyway, boss says he's going to call it down the middle. We then go to a match. Jungle Jim Steele versus Ron Vegas. We get a Thez press from Jungle Jim, and Jungle Jim wins. And I have no interest in describing whatever happened in this match. Doc, what about you?
I thought that Ron Vegas looked like Freddie Mercury if he got an extra dose of AZT.
Jesus Christ, look at this asshole.
Harper, he worked some indies in Louisiana for a while in the mid-2000s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was Dice Man.
He had that same hair?
No, he looked a little more hip at that point. Very nice guy, to be honest with you. He was, his name was Dice Man Ronnie Vegas.
That's like Ron Mexico.
We've talked
That's the
about
first thing
him
I thought of.
Before, Harper. I even asked you, I was like, do you remember him? But he was a little bit before your time, so you wouldn't.
No.
Yeah.
You remember Ron Mexico?
You see, I mean, he's got the dice on the back of his trunks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what his look is right now, but yeah, I knew him as Dice Man Ronnie Vegas.
Man, that hair.
Well, you know, back then guys would start going bald, and the first thing they'd do is put it in a ponytail for reasons unknown.
Because it's the last time they ever get to do it.
Damn.
Are you going to tell me I'm lying? How many dudes back then would you see they were starting to go bald, and the first thing they did was let the hair grow and put it in a ponytail?
Jeez.
Yeah, that's right. You know I ain't lying. Anyway, Jungle Jim wins. Doc, do you have anything from this?
This is garbage.
Oh, my God.
What, the guy from the Phantasm? Remember him?
No.
What?
Doc?
No.
You guys ever seen a Phantasm?
I'm sure I have, but there's lots of things I've done in my life.
An
I
old
don't
horror
remember.
movie from like the late 70s, early 80s.
Do you know how many things are vying for attention in my brain on a daily basis, Harper?
Doc's getting mad. I'm seeing a lot of things in my life I don't have no remembrance of.
Shit. Wait about 5 more years because your eyesight goes, and then after that you can't remember shit too.
Nah, bro. Let me. It's kids do it.
Yep.
When you have children, your memory goes away completely. And it's
He's not
because
lying.
it is because besides having a wife who's constantly asking you questions and telling you things, it is an all-out assault on your brain 24/7 from your kids.
It's like
the minute they can start talking.
Remember Arkansas University's 48 Minutes of Hell where they would just full court press you?
That's it. Mark
That's what
Buffalo
I feel like
Tatanka's going to love that reference.
That's what I feel like when my feet hit the floor in the morning. And this is, in all honesty, one of the places I can go to make it stop.
Oh.
Your brain gets a little bit of relief when they become older teenagers and beyond, because then they start having their own life. So they don't really want to get on you as much. Not get on you, but you don't have to hear every story. Then you have to start trying to extract it from them. But by that point, you're so tired. You're just like, if they talk to me, they talk to me. If not, I'm going to give me some rest.
And
today.
then you have a wife that's like, everything is on the test.
Right.
You didn't remember that we're going out next Friday night with Sheila and her new boyfriend? Oh, wait, you told me this?
Who's Sheila and who's the boyfriend? That's what you asked.
You told me this? Yeah, I told you that last week. Oh.
Yeah.
You forgot, didn't you? Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was going to watch football. Well, you always watch football, so you can go. Oh.
Yeah.
Why is football always on?
Because it's football season.
That's good. That's a good answer.
All right. On that note,
I need to come to your house and straighten those people out.
Ooh.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'll be like John Candy and Uncle Buck.
Well, you're always welcome at our house, Harper, and I mean that. Yeah. But you're going to need more than good luck.
Can you imagine unleashing Harper on LaFonda?
Here's the thing. They would get along just fine.
Yeah, they would, but it would be funny. Harper needs to tell her the cheese joke.
Oh, that would be great.
What's the cheese joke?
Oh, Jesus.
What? Okay.
Why?
I'm going to tell the short version. They were at Jack in the Box, right? And Mrs. Doc claims that she told the worker she wanted the burger with cheese, and they didn't put the cheese on it. And she had an argument with the worker that she said, yes, I did say I wanted cheese. And they argued back and forth. And as Mrs. Doc is walking away or going to sit down to eat her cheeseless burger, she says, I hope this bitch burns down.
So I would just put, who gets a burger without fucking cheese, bro?
She said, I paid for my cheese. And the joke is that she's trying to steal cheese all the time now.
No, she's like one big mouse.
Why won't you pay for your cheese?
Why don't you pay for your cheese, lady?
And she'll still get hot to this day.
You know
this was like 10 years ago.
Give me your address, and I'm going to mail y'all a pack of like Kraft cheese to your wife.
Actually, with a bill.
The bill from fucking Jack in the Box. Here's your cheese.
He's going to go get
Michelle, cashier, Jack in a Box, and just make up a date.
This would be a great...
Harper, go get the cheese from the salvage store. That way you're only paying like 75 cents for the
I don't want
pack.
you to be out any money here. I mean, but this is one of those things that's going to like backfire and then cause me problems.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of things that cause you problems, it's Max Payne talking.
You know what's going to happen? It's going to be funny at first. Ha, 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 cheese. And then when y'all go to bed, when y'all lay down, she's like, so what else do you tell these stupid asses on this podcast about me?
Boy, if that is not the truth, I don't know what is. God,
that's
he's so
the next
right.
Question.
I get that all the time.
Yep. Here's the other one, and Mike, that she would do at bedtime. You know, Harper thinks he's fucking funny, but he's not.
Bro,
somebody needs to tell him that.
I'm about to say the same thing. My wife says that. She doesn't say it like that, but she says it. Y'all think y'all fucking funny, but y'all ain't. They all say the same shit, man. Y'all think y'all funny. Y'all think y'all got something good going, but y'all ain't. Somebody needs to tell y'all that. It's like the D-Man version of it from a woman.
Yes. They hate the joy. They hate football. They hate this podcast. I got told the other day, I'll just wait till you're done in the bathroom because I was like brushing my teeth or something. I had Cornette on. I hate Jim Cornette's voice. It makes me angry. So I'll just wait till you're done. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, my God. Oh, all right. Well, speaking of things I hate, let's go to Max Payne and Cactus Jack. I like Cactus, but not Max. Here they are after Jungle Jim's match.
Who are going to be facing the WCW Tag Team Champions, the Nasty Boys, tomorrow night on pay-per-view at Superbrawl. They are Cactus Jack and, of course, his partner Max Payne. After what happened at the Clash, I really don't know what to expect tomorrow night.
You know something, Mean Gene? Cactus Jack and I have thought about this for a long time, and there is no doubt about it. They must be destroyed. They must be eliminated. They must be annihilated beyond all recognition.
Cactus Jack, I cannot believe that kind of language coming from your tag team partner in regards to the Nasty Boys.
Nasty Boys. No, Max isn't talking about the Nasty Boys. He's talking about the germs that cause bad breath in Missy's mouth. They must all be destroyed. Bang, bang. Missy, do us one big favor. The next time you think about stealing a kiss from Max Payne or Cactus Jack, have the common decency to brush your teeth first. And Nasty Boys, why don't you do yourselves a favor? As the horrors of Superbrawl draw ever nearer, as the realization that there's nothing in this world that he'd rather do than tear your shoulder off your body. The realization there's nothing Cactus Jack would rather listen to than the crack of your bone and the splat of your liver. You do yourselves that favor. You walk into the convenience store of your choice and you stock up on aspirins and Band-Aids. And while you're there, pick up Missy some scope. Bang, bang! Kills germs that cause bad breath.
Scoop it out. Forget it. Stay tuned. We're going to be back with some exclusive footage from Star.
All right. So I thought Cactus was good, cracking bones, talking about telling the Nasty Boys to pick up some pills and Band-Aids and some scope for Missy. I don't know what the hell Max Payne was doing, but Cactus is good. And Harper, if there's anything you watch from this pay-per-view for next week, make sure you watch their match with the Nasty Boys, Arn and Regal.
Crimes.
Yeah, Arn and Regal, and of course Vader and Flair. Doc, what was your thoughts on this promo?
Again, same as you. Question here: is Missy almost gone?
Yeah,
she's gotta be.
I actually thought she would have been by now, but she's not quite. But it's getting close.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we might be. I'm trying to remember if she. I haven't watched it yet. Well, I've seen it before.
I watched ahead and didn't see her.
Okay, yeah. Then yeah,
Oh, no.
we're about there then. Yeah. That's why I said that, because I've seen it obviously before. I just didn't remember her coming out, but you confirmed it, so there's that.
Okay.
We go to Schiavone and Heenan. They throw us to highlights of Ric Flair winning the WCW World Title at Starrcade '93. Doc, any thoughts on the replay there of that?
I don't do replays.
Okay. Fair enough. We then go to the Nasty Boys versus Larry Santo and Otis Apollo. The crowd is chanting for Missy to brush your teeth.
They have toothbrushes too.
That's foul. Wow.
That's messed up.
Come on.
I feel like
should have been chanting "Show your tunes."
I feel like even 1993 Bad Breath Missy wouldn't bother Harper if he was trying to get some stank on his down low. No, it wouldn't bother you.
What kind of toothpaste you think Missy used back then? Probably Close Up. Remember that?
Yeah.
The red shit?
The red, yeah.
I think that's still around.
Is it really? I don't.
Yeah, I saw it somewhere. I was like, holy shit, I forgot about this.
I remember that. They had commercials and everything for it. I don't think I've seen. Yeah.
Oh wow, they conveniently have toothbrushes ready.
Right. They brought toothbrushes.
Right.
They handed those shits out.
Of course they were. Anyway,
They
Missy's
got
not happy about this. Oh boy.
No, people are like, oh,
It's so
I always
easy.
wanted my own toothbrush. Look, they were giving them out here.
It's so easy.
So easy. All right, Doc. Heenan is embarrassed by the people chanting "brush your teeth." Any thoughts on this? Because it is quick.
Actually, I thought they took longer in this match than they needed to.
About 3 minutes. I mean, it's a 2-hour show. They're trying to eat up some fucking time. That's my rationale behind why it went a long time. But anyway, we get a slam by Knobs, sags off the top rope with the elbow. Nasty Boys win, and I don't have nothing else from it. So did you, Doc?
No.
All right. Couldn't even make fun of the enhancement talents. I mean, we got Larry Santo. Looks fine. Otis Apollo, nothing special, but didn't look off. We then go to
Did Larry Santo ever win the Beat the Champ?
I think he won that, didn't he?
Beat
with the check.
Man, see, now you're making me doubt myself. David Ford out there, he'll remember. He always remembers stuff that we forget, that we covered and talked about it.
He must not have kids.
He's got kids, I believe, but he's also made 18 passes through our Smoky Mountain episodes at this point, so he has it all remembered. He drives one of those mega buses, so he's got plenty of time to listen.
Fuck! Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a driver, so he's
boss don't find out.
So I think he's made about 18 passes.
You ever think about that sometimes, like how that might be an easier way to make a living is just drive somewhere and just zone out and just drive?
See, but the problem is you're never home.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's the biggest
negative
thing.
You know, it's like working offshore. Yeah, you can make money, but you're never fucking home. It's like you're in the fucking army.
Yeah, that would kind of not work for me, always being gone.
Right. I mean, that's like a friend of mine. He's a tugboat captain and he makes real good money, but
I think we need to hear more about this in the future.
But like he's always on a tugboat. He's never home.
All right. Well, let's continue with the Mean Gene or the Superbrawl Control Center with Mean Gene. We get Mean Gene's going down the card. Like I said, it's really like a 3-match card if you ask me. It's Nasty Boys against Cactus and Max Payne, Regal and Arn, and then Vader and Flair. And then there's a surprise in there did you get to that surprise yet, Doc?
I don't know.
Okay. There's a surprise in the pay-per-view that you can be like, huh? Anyway, Regal and Sir William, Regal says he's going to give Arn a thrashing, and Arn said, "You're taking advantage of these young guns, but I'm seasoned." So anyway, their promos were pretty meat and potatoes. And then they announced a Jungle Jim Steel versus Equalizer match on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And if you
I can't wait for that.
If you ever wanted to know how a mud show slapdick like myself thought he could make it one day, just know that WCW put Jungle Jim versus Equalizer on a pay-per-view. So young kids dream, if you catch my drift. Doc,
I thought it was interesting that Regal said he was going to give Arn a thrashing, but he didn't go after him and call him like a peasant or lowly or anything. Probably too much respect.
I never thought about it, but okay, I could see that.
And Arn was like, "I got some years in this business," and I was like, "Yeah, but you're still 30. You're still 31 years old,
looking 50."
Yeah.
Have you seen that meme?
Heat versus Thunder and Lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
I've said it. There's not many matches on this card. That was my whole argument about how the hell can you cancel or act like you're going to postpone Vader and Flair.
Right.
There's nothing else there. I mean, I don't say nothing else. I mean, there were 2 other matches, but that's your main event. I don't know how you do that. Anyway. All right. Doc, I'll continue. We go to commercial. We come back. It's Mean Gene. He is with Nick Bockwinkel. I am going to listen to this one because, here it is.
Welcome back to more exciting action here on WCW Saturday Night. I'm with the man who was appointed recently as the commissioner of World Championship Wrestling. As a matter of fact, I covered his illustrious wrestling career for many years. I'd say the better part of your career. Nick Bockwinkel, all of a sudden you've arrived on the scene here at WCW and you have made really some very important decisions. You've reinstated the match between Ric Flair and Vader in a Thunder Cage. You've also appointed a special guest referee.
And I would like to bring that gentleman in right now. Would the boss please come in? Now, this gentleman has been appointed as the special referee, and it's very simple. The intensity of the two people that are in this championship match, the size, the viciousness at which I think we all anticipate that they are going to tear into each other is going to need his special efforts.
Here's my question to you, Nick Bockwinkel, and also to you, boss. All of a sudden, we see Vader getting sideways in the ring, and then this man arrives on the scene. I don't know if you're going to condone that or not.
Well, not really, but I guess you might say he's been just a little bit eager. The point is that I know that he has no prejudice one way or the other, and that's why I think it'll be a very unbiased point of view that he's going to take.
You know, I've got to say this, boss. You have got your work cut out for you trying to keep this one under control.
Well, let me say this. I do not care about Ric Flair one way or the other. I do not care about Harley Race or Vader. Bottom line is, I'm not going to be your typical referee. I'm 6'7", 330 pounds of the meanest lawman that's ever walked the face of this earth. And I'm not scared of any man, especially not Ric Flair. And as far as you go, Vader, I've locked up trash like you and Harley Race all my life, and I don't see a problem there. But in Superbrawl, I'm going to go to great efforts to call it right down the middle as I see it. Anything goes, no rules. I will make sure that there is a winner and there is a loser and somebody that walks out with that world championship belt. There's going to be hard time to serve Superbrawl.
All right, there's a promise from special guest referee.
Hey, Doc. He's calling out Vader and Harley Race, but he's going to call it down the middle again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I mean, don't you think he has a reason to do that? They've kind of been a little bit lawless.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Just saying.
They got a reputation.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
They got a reputation. Harper said it right. See? Harper's on it.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
All right. Well, any other thoughts on that promo?
I mean, Boss was good there. I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but he was good.
Oh, we know. You hate him. You don't like giving him credit for anything.
Hate.
Yeah.
Hate.
Yep. All right, we'll continue. We got the Patriot, who's in action again this week, versus Ricky Santana. I don't remember the last time we saw Ricky Santana. It has been a while.
87?
No. We've seen him since then. I think he was even in that tag team tournament they did on one of those clashes for the NWA World title. I thought he was in that, but maybe I'm misremembering. Tony even says it's been a few years since we last saw him. Bobby Heenan, Harper loves this one. Bobby Heenan says, I saw him last week. Yeah, I was in Tijuana and saw him in a cab. Fucking Bobby. We get a picture-in-picture from Regal talking about wrestling Arn tomorrow night, but also telling the Patriot he's going to teach him a lesson. Setting up a Saturday night episode match, I believe, that they're going to have. Doc, your thoughts on the Patriot and Ricky Santana, or Heenan's commentary insulting Ricky Santana, calling him a cab driver in Tijuana.
Yeah, I had that note.
That's real nice.
Yeah, Tony's got his hands full right now.
He certainly does.
Heenan is just, I mean, it's like if somebody took cocaine and went nuts.
But he's not on cocaine.
That we know of, sure.
Come on.
You know what's crazy?
Maybe he is. Maybe
guy,
he liked it.
You know how?
Not at this age.
You know how most people talk? Like, most people like that are always going a million miles a minute. They like wear you out because it's too much. Like they're always amped up. Heenan gets away with it. Like you don't get tired of him doing that. Am I making sense?
By the way, Heenan's 49 here.
Amazing. So you're saying he could handle an 8-ball?
I can't neither confirm nor deny.
Harper? Can you help clarify?
No. At 49, no, dude.
Can't handle an 8-ball at 49?
Dude, that's I mean,
you have personal
unless you want someone to find you dead in the fucking bathroom somewhere.
Okay. All right.
Come on. You got to grow up sometime, Mike.
You see, Harper? What the hell, bro? Yeah, y'all think y'all fucking funny. Y'all ain't fucking funny. Somebody need to tell y'all that. I mean, what is this talking about Heenan doing an 8-ball at 49 years old? I mean, come on, bro. Talk about JYD. Talk about Bruno. Hey, D-Man. Harper,
No.
how would D-Man describe Bobby Heenan?
Yo, bro, Bobby was the best, bro. I mean, you know, I know how people love Cornette, right? But, I mean, nothing beats Bobby, bro. I mean, he was the best.
There you go. All right.
That's it.
Yeah. Nothing else to say, really. All right, Doc, any thoughts on Patriot and Santana here?
It was a decent little match.
Wasn't too long. Patriot's going to win with the full Nelson slam, and that was that. And I got nothing else, so we will continue. We come back, go to commercial, come back, and it is Harlem Heat, and I want you to pay attention because they got some new gear on. First time, the patent leather look on Saturday night. They are taking on Too Cold Scorpio and Bagwell, but the new gear, it looks great.
Why is this a better match than the match they'll have at the pay-per-view?
I can't answer that question. But once again, Bobby dominates on commentary, and he wants to know why the crowd always says whoopsie. There it is. Tony says it's Whoomp, not Whoopsie. And Bobby then says, he keeps saying, what if it's not Whoomp, there it is? What if it isn't? What if they really mean Whoomp, there it ain't? And Schiavone can't keep a straight face and laughs and says, yep, Bobby Heenan has arrived. He just went on and on about the Whoop, there it is, Whoop, and he's like, they keep saying Whoop, there it is. What if it's not there? Is it Whoop, there it ain't?
That's true. What the fuck?
He's got a point.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was that. Doc, your thoughts from this one? Had a little time on this one.
Can we go to 42-27?
Are we looking for... There it is. Hold on. I knew that's what you were going to stop on. Is this what you want, these ladies? Holding up the Bagwell and Scorpio poster? Jesus Christ, that woman's ugly.
That one on the right's teeth are just a disaster.
Oh, yeah.
How much...
How can you be...
She was like Bat Boy. Remember, like in the tabloids, they're like Bat Boy was found in a cave in fucking Tennessee or something. She looks like Bat Boy.
The one on the right, how could her teeth be in such bad repair so fast in her life?
You know why? That's why she wanted the fucking toothbrush.
There you go.
I have a question.
She ought to steal a bunch of them.
How much dip?
Where they're at.
How much dip does the one on the right do?
Not enough, apparently.
A better question. What kind of dip does she utilize?
Bro, she's got that red man that's in a pouch. That tastes
what does she look like today?
Like she's in a coffin.
Okay.
I was waiting for you to say the reverse that y'all did that time we saw that demented circus monkey thing in Georgia when Harper said, bro, you think he's still alive? And Doc, you go, I'm not sure he cleared the 90s, bud. Y'all are fine.
That one on the fucking left looks like she looks like Bat Boy. You remember Bat Boy?
Yes.
That's Bat Boy was seen at a WCW wrestling event.
Jesus Christ.
Something else that happens during this match is Heenan gets confused and thinks that Cole is one of the Cole twins. But Tony has to help him out.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Bobby.
That's pretty great. Heenan my note here is that Heenan is on fire in this whole match.
He's just slinging fire. The whole whoopsie,
can we get
there it
51?
Is. Go ahead.
Can we get 5102?
Audio or no?
No.
All right.
Was this almost bad?
No.
Okay. My point is he's a big dude to be doing that move. Right?
That almost was a botch that he somehow saved.
Okay.
But no, I don't know. No, because he can't. He went to the clothesline super quick. What do you think, Harper?
He just didn't. It wasn't a botch. He just didn't really land. He didn't land clean.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Scorpio
he landed like he was supposed to, but fuck, he didn't land clean.
Yeah, because Scorpio looked like he was expecting a lariat, and Booker did exactly that. So yeah,
I'm assuming that you have the end move where Scorpio's end move here time stamped. If not,
yeah. Hold on, I'll go to it. You ready for me to go to it?
That shit was insane looking.
So, well, Ron Simmons.
This was a good match.
Ron Simmons runs out. Bagwell drops kicks Simmons off the apron. Then Scorpio dives over the top rope, and it looked like his face smashed into the barricade. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
And then Scorpio can't continue at that point, and he's counted out. So Harlem Heat wins by count out.
Watch
Here
this,
it comes.
Harper.
Look at this. Jesus Christ.
Oh. Yeah.
You really can't tell, but what he gets, dude, he's floating. Look how high he is when he jumps over that rope. Look at that.
That is a hell of a visual.
That is unreal.
When they have the camera shot from behind him and he's in the air like that, damn.
I mean, look at him. He does it effortlessly. But yeah, he looked like he hit his head on the barricade as he dove over and Simmons caught him. And then, so Scorpio can't continue. So Harlem Heat wins by count out. And Ron Simmons is in the ring and raises Harlem Heat's arms along with the ref. Nice visual.
Nation of domination.
Yeah. Boy, they had something with those three. And they just didn't see nothing they could do with Ron in a weird way. Ron, you go to high school?
They stepped to Ron.
Yeah. Anyway, any other thoughts, Doc, on this?
No, this is a good match. I liked it. And it is better than the match that they're going to have on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Harlem Heat being they, brother.
They.
Godzuki. I used to watch that.
I bet you did. All right.
All that fucking free time.
Let's go now. We go to commercial and come back, and it's Vader and Harley Race, and I just think their promos are really good leading up to what we're going to see at Superbrawl. So here it is.
All right, welcome back to more exciting action here on WCW Saturday Night. Mean Gene along with Vader and Harley Race, the big one coming up at Superbrawl tomorrow night inside the Steel Fortress known as Thunder Cage. WCW Heavyweight Champion, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, is going to be facing this man, Vader, for that very coveted title. I recall on December the 27th of 1993, you, Vader, showed up in Charlotte, North Carolina. You showed up early, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You went through a very strenuous workout. You seemed to be very focused, and that all led up to one of the greatest matches in WCW history.
And it's flukes in history. It was a Christmas miracle. Y'all saw what happened at Starrcade. I nearly beat Flair to death. I nearly ended his career. He talked about how he now is the man and how he walked that aisle in Charlotte, North Carolina, so proudly. And yeah, he came down that aisle proud and like a man, but he crawled back like the boy he is, because I nearly beat him to death. I kicked his butt all over that ring, and he received the greatest gift any man has ever received. And Flair, the Christmas holidays are over, brother. It's time to get back to reality. And that happens at Superbrawl. Vader's Revenge. You hear me, brother? You hear me? It happens at Vader's Revenge.
All right,
I'll tell you something, Mr. Oakland. I'm taking him out here right now to a workout. And each and every one of these individuals in his mind is Ric Flair. We're going to the ring right now
You witness it.
I thought Vader was really good. I love it. He calls Flair's win a Christmas miracle. Doc, your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought it was good too, and I think this is a really good setup for Vader. I'm not sure why they hadn't been doing this already, but he's getting ready to put 4 guys in extreme danger.
Yeah, he's as soon as the promo's over, he goes straight to the ring to take on 2 dudes who work at the Jiffy Oil, the oil change place. We've got Otis Apollo, Chris Sullivan, Bill Payne, and Ricky Tango. And Vader beats the dog piss out of these dudes. Do you have anything from it, Doc? I have no timestamp for the finish. He just pummels them.
It's amazing to me that a couple of years later, Shawn Michaels is just going to bury this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was so wrong. But, egos do
I
that.
also can understand why Hulk Hogan didn't want any part of him.
Yeah, you don't want somebody pounding on him the way he did.
Right.
I mean, I've heard Sting in interviews like explaining to Vader, it's like Leon, you don't have to hit me so hard. I'll sell for you. You're like we're working here, dude. And because it's coming. Like Vader just tossed that bastard to the outside. Since it's coming from Sting, it's like, can it come from any more of a nicer guy in wrestling?
I think he punches the shit out of this dude, or it looks great in the corner here. Let's see what I think this is it. He gets him over. Uh-oh. You're in trouble.
Jesus Christ.
You're in the phone booth. That was not good, but this one is.
Jesus, look at that.
Poor guy.
Can you imagine being in that corner and just having to deal with those clubs?
No. Because where you're dreaming of becoming a pro wrestler, I'm not. I don't like pain.
All right, Doc. Any other thoughts before we continue?
No, that was good.
All right. So we continue, and Tony Schiavone throws us to highlights of Diamond Dallas Page attacking Terry Taylor on the main event. We got Page with the Diamond Doll for the first time. Boy.
New Missy.
I think the first time, technically the new Missy is someone else. If we're thinking of who replaces Missy, kind of. Which Missy was, well, we'll get there when we get there. Anyway. Page hits Taylor with a tackle box and then a fishing pole. And then Arn comes out to chase Page off. Very interesting little segment here, but we needed something to figure out why the hell, they'd be wrestling on the pay-per-view. Doc, thoughts? If any.
No. It was all right.
I mean we like these two guys. We love the Diamond Doll.
Yeah.
But it kind of does come out of nowhere.
Yeah, and they're running angles on different shows.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. So
Thanks for catching us up at least.
Yeah.
Thunder and Lightning take on Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker next versus Ron Oates. This is a weird combo, Ron Oates and Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. I need James Earl Wright to come back so we can reunite the State Patrol and get some police officers as a tag team again. It just doesn't work when he's tagging with someone else. And State Patrol.
Don't be a bootlicker, Mike.
State Patrol is forever underrated.
Bootlicker.
Anyway, Doc, any thoughts on this match, if anything?
I was waiting for you to say that the wrong team won. Well,
if it would have been James Earl Wright tagging with Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker, I would have said that. But yeah, I know Thunder and Lightning, they're bland. Like they look like, Harper, how would you describe them with the tassels and the red and blue singlet? They
look like like I said before, I think I was talking about them where if you had a wrestler on a sitcom, this is what it would look like. Thunder and Lightning.
Yes. Very good point. It's like cookie cutter.
Yes.
Yes. Very cookie cutter. Thunder and Lightning. Like a 10-year-old thought the name up.
Very, very frightening. Galileo. Oh.
Potential that a 10-year-old did think it up.
Yeah.
They win
Galileo.
and hit their finisher, and that's that. Well, Doc, we haven't heard from Colonel Parker yet this week, so how about
we need to fix that?
Yeah, let's fix that. So, boy, we got Rick Rude, Steve Austin, Paul Orndorff, and the Colonel, and we're going to go to that promo right now.
That's 4 Hall of Famers.
Here it is. 5, if you include the interviewer.
Sure, why not?
Get ready, Superbrawl inside Thunder Cage 2. Rick Rude, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, stunning Steve Austin. It's going to be Sting, Dustin Rhodes, and Flying Brian, and Colonel Harlan, Colonel Parker.
Allow me to offer you a cigar. I've been handing them out all day long in preparation for tomorrow night. Big Giant Thunder Cage. I've organized the greatest 6-man tag team of all time. I've done it again, G.
Mr. Wonderful.
Well, you know something? There's a lot of animosity right here built up in myself, Rude, and Austin. And what we're going to show you people out there in the whole wrestling world, Dustin Rhodes, what's the other two's name?
Brian,
and what's the other one's name? What's the other one's name? And Sting. We're going to show you what respect is all about.
All right, Ravishing Rick Rude.
It's going to be the Rude Meister on a rampage. The undisputed world champion is a man with a mission, participating in Thunder Cage for one reason and one reason only, to gain my respect. I'm going to weed through the competition and single out the Sting, the man that many consider the WCW franchise. Tomorrow night, RESPECT. Sting's gonna find out what it means to me.
Studying Steve Austin.
You know, there's a couple of million couch potatoes out there right now who can get rid of us with the flick of a remote control button. But Sting, Dustin, and Pillman don't have that same luxury. They were stupid enough to sign across the contract to get in a Thunder Cage. And you can throw your scientific wrestling right out the window, because if it's violence you want, it's violence you're gonna get. And I'm gonna tell you, I was a little worried about this matchup at the beginning, but with Rude and Orndorff on my side, you're in for a hell of a fight.
All right, I thank you. Tomorrow night, Superbrawl. Stay tuned. We're going to be back. We're going to reload here on WCW Saturday Night.
You know,
did you catch that, Mike?
What?
When he said you can throw your scientific wrestling out the window. You come out here and you talk about your Psalms and your 3-6. That was the same structure.
Yeah. Austin's got to like this, even though he probably would rather be defending his title in a singles match. I mean, he's in there with Rude and Orndorff, and, there's something to that. But
I thought Rude was that was a weird one from him. You're the champ now. You don't need respect.
Well, I mean,
you set the standard.
They're wasting them in this.
Yes, all 3 of them.
I agree.
Be honest.
They're singles. Like, it's a pay-per-view.
Especially when I've seen more than half the card already. I've watched ahead. They need to rebook that shit.
Yeah, that was the point I was making. You got all these champions tied up in it's Thunder Cage, but I don't know.
Well, okay, what does that mean? Who gives a shit?
Right, yeah. What makes this cage different?
It's got thunder, but not lightning, but not that thunder.
Okay.
It just makes noise.
I got confused.
But was the promo good? Let me say that. I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, I've been handing out these. Let me get you your cigar.
Oh, the Colonel. He's so good. All right, we go to the Boss versus Jake Stevens. Jake Stevens, fella, has a nice little build to him. He's not just some
dude.
Oh yeah, he looks good.
Yeah, he looks like a professional.
Like a dynamite kid look to him.
He's got a build, and he's got nice looking gear, decent looking gear, and yeah, he looks good, man.
Did you work with him, Mike?
Nah, I don't know him. Don't know him. Couldn't tell you nothing.
You only work with former NWA champions, right?
That's right.
What is that supposed to mean?
Did somebody say something about Mike Mills again? God damn.
Hey,
mention that asshole again.
Asshole. I mean, look, kid came up to me, man. He's got two little twisted things in his head. I try to figure out what the hell's going on. I couldn't understand nothing he was saying. I just did 8-ball, and this kid looking at me. Hey, man. What's that, Mr. Rich? Okay. You need more beer? Sure. All right, you fucking drunk. Anyway.
That's nice. Wow, come on, Mike.
Anything to lather y'all up. Okay. Doc, any thoughts on this match as Boss Man dominates Mr. Stevens here and wins with the Bubba Slam?
No, that's the outcome you need to set Boss up for his role at the PPV.
Yep. 100% agree. So let's continue. We continue and we go to Paul Orndorff versus Matt Shepard. Harper. I think we've seen Mr. Shepard before. I can't remember. I think you said he was a manager at a Kmart or something. I don't know.
Let's see.
We saw him earlier too, I believe. Anyway. Yeah, he's the guy in like the green and black. I think you said where he worked. I don't remember if you said what he drove.
That's the guy that I said. No, that's the guy that I said played bingo and romanced older women for their Social Security check.
That's right. There he is, Harper. What do you think about this fella? Look at him.
Looks like an extra from In the Heat of the Night.
That
like
works
a barroom scene.
He looks like Joe Exotic's stunt double.
Oh, God.
That's nice.
What was the Chuck Norris TV show? Walker, Texas Ranger. He looks like an extra from that. Yeah. All right, Doc. Anything from this one? Because Paul Orndorff spike pile drives this poor
He
bastard.
stuck him with it.
Let me go to it. That way we can see it and move on. Here it is. Man, Orndorff does this so good. Here it comes.
Boing.
Whoopsie.
Whoop, there it ain't.
Boy, he popped up too. Loved it. Anyway, there it was. Orndorff wins. Any other thoughts, Doc?
No, that was
good.
Sure
done
was.
and dusted.
All right, it's main event time for February 19th. We got Pillman versus a man we met last week here that we've seen before in other places, the Mongolian Mauler. Mongolian Mauler comes out to Austin and Pillman's Hollywood Blondes music.
Sure.
I was like, what is he coming out to the Blondes music for? Yeah.
Hey, can you go back for a second to the Orndorff match? I need Harper to. Yeah, I need Harper to look at something.
What do you want?
133. 133.35. It's the Orndorff match.
Okay.
I forgot.
Here it is.
What's the person on the right wearing here?
I think that's one.
That's a jacket
like
on backwards.
Backwards, yeah. I think it's a Super Bowl one, isn't it?
Crisscross on the
that's
jump.
Wasn't the Super Bowl in Atlanta that year?
If it was, we won it.
I think that was.
What's up?
How do you not
Cowboys?
know? How do you not know?
How about those Cowboys? I can't remember shit. Remember?
Oh, okay, come on. But I think
we
that
beat
that's
Buffalo.
like a jacket backwards.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
I think we took on Buffalo that year for the second time.
Yeah, and then y'all played in.
Thurman Thomas is still looking for his helmet.
Jesus Christ!
And the fucking Rose Bowl against Pittsburgh, right?
That was
the one in California.
That was the last one. I don't like to talk about that one.
Why?
Because it was the last one.
He hadn't experienced it in a while. Yeah, that is a jacket on backwards for whatever reason.
Okay.
Fucking weirdo.
White people are nuts, man.
They do some wild shit, man.
We're crazy. We're out here wilding out and shit.
Like, why would you even put that on like that?
I don't know.
White people, dude. You can't trust them.
I mean, Chris Cross was 92.
But this is white people. They didn't get it till 94.
Okay.
Chris Cross will make you jump.
Anyway.
Daddy Mac can make you jump.
All right. Well, where were we at, Doc?
We're the Sprite commercial.
I don't remember that.
So we're back to the main event and chewing on ropes.
Yeah, we're back to the main event and the Mongolian Mauler coming out to Austin and Pillman's Hollywood Blondes music. And we got nothing but KFC chants going on for the Colonel. I don't think these people give two shits about the Mongolian Mauler.
I just don't understand.
Well, he's going to have meningitis after this.
Yeah. How disgusting that is to put your mouth on that rope.
Okay.
Look at that fine patriot.
Would you rather go to Shishi's and eat ass or that rope?
Oh, my God.
Oh, dude. That's hard. You know what? I'll chew on a fucking rope.
Okay. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Because at least they got their fucking blood work, you know?
Not in 1994. Nobody was getting blood work, okay? I don't think people know what you're talking about because not all wrestling commissions. In the state of Louisiana, you have to show your blood work that you don't have hepatitis C, I believe, and
AIDS
or HIV/AIDS. So
HIV/AIDS.
I thought we beat that.
C.
You have to show your blood work. Not all states have commissions though, so in some states
proceed with caution.
Would see a Magic Johnson on those Dodger games. I'm like, didn't he have fucking HIV like when I was like 14?
Rich people have access, dude. Didn't you see Jerry Jones got like some experimental drug when he had cancer?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that true, Mike?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Oh, you're smart.
He had like cancer about 10 years ago, apparently, and they had like an experimental drug. I hear that rich people also have zoos with animals that we've never heard of.
Oh. Like fucking Jurassic Park type shit?
I'm just kidding on that one.
Oh.
Doc, Pillman is about to start chasing Parker.
That's what my timestamp is.
Colonel Parker running.
Run it back.
What the hell was that? Harper, look at him running. He's literally like, what the business is going on? What do you call that run? I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing. He's like a clown, man.
Very cartoonish.
Oh, my God. You got to see it on the video version. It's ridiculous.
Great.
That was the highlight of the match, if you ask me, because Pillman's going to win. Pillman hits the drop kick off the top, and then he pins him, and that is how this
they end this guy in a couple of weeks. Nice.
Yeah.
You fucking know what he looks like, dude? Remember when they had the fucking cartoon of the I Dream of Jeannie?
Vaguely.
They used to pop up on like Scooby-Doo, and it was I Dream of Jeannie with the big the fucking male character. I forgot what his name was.
I vaguely remember that.
That's who he looks like.
Yeah, he just doesn't work for me, brother.
No.
But I mean, in fairness,
it's very indie-ish.
This is territory mud showy.
Yeah.
In fairness, they brought him in to take a pinfall, and that's it. I mean, it wasn't like not that it would have worked if they'd have built something up, but it wasn't anything that would have stuck.
Right.
So Pillman wins, gets the pin over Mauler. We then go to the final promo of us going home to Superbrawl, and it is Ric Flair with Mean Gene. He's got something to say before we go off air. Here it is.
If that had to be Nature Boy Ric Flair, however, I should point out and bring you back to reality. That was Starrcade. Tomorrow night, it's Superbrawl.
Gene, it was an emotion in my life that'll be unparalleled. It was my moment. It was a Christmas miracle, as Vader put it. But it was my moment. It was my miracle, Vader. And you know what? By walking in that ring, you made it come true. That cannot be taken away from me. I have the slot. I am the world champion. And tomorrow night, when we walk that long, illustrious aisle one more time, it won't be because there's a cage around the ring. It won't be because Harley Race is there. It won't be because the boss has been appointed special referee. It'll be because both of us want the spot of being number one. We both live each and every day of our life for that notoriety and for that tag. Hey, champ, that's what we live for. You know what? If it boils down to you wanting to hurt me wanting to survive, you being a big man, me being a little man, that means nothing. What it means is that which one of us wants it the most tomorrow night at Superbrawl will walk away the man. You see, Vader, I said it last week. I'll say it to you one more time. You're not the man. Little old me is saying it. Little old me is saying, you're not the man. You just know the man. And right now, with that world title around my waist, it is fact. Everybody says, ask around, ask the sky cap at the Marriott. Walk to the airport. You're not the man. I am. And you know what? Being a man means, pal, you got to slide out of the clothes. You got to be ready to do battle at any level. Yeah, I'm scared, feel it. I'm sweating. You know why? Because you're big and you're tough and you're bad. But you know what the odds are? The odds are this. If I survive one more time, no matter how bad I get hurt, if I survive one more time, brother, I have kicked it. I have licked it. Yes, I've beaten Vader. Tomorrow night, Superbrawl, pal. Come and get it. Because it's waiting on you right now.
All right, the scene is set, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow night, Superbrawl, live on pay-per-view. We'll be there, and we're going to be back next Saturday night right here. So long, everyone.
All right. Well, it's not tomorrow night. For us, it will be next week on the Patreon feed at tinyurl.com/Patreon BTT. That said, Doc, what did you think about Flair's closing promo heading off to Superbrawl?
I mean, he's always better as a heel. Like,
Yeah, for real, huh?
the aw shucks, little old me doesn't work for Rick. I mean, he's doing what he has to do here, and yeah, that's fine. But it's always better when he's the cocky heel. But he was good. I mean, he's good. He's Rick. He's going to cut good promos.
Yeah. I thought it was fine. I mean,
we said this like 10 years ago when we started. His not best promo is still a double.
Yeah, his average is, I hit a single and got on base. And
Yeah.
That's that. All right, so we got to rate it. Hand out the Toot Toot award before we get out of here. As a reminder, again, I'm going to say it because sometimes I get messages about it. There's no free show next week. The only show that will be available is on Patreon at tinyurl.com/Patreon BTT, which will be Superbrawl for the review. Be the video version and, of course, the audio version as well. So, again, tinyurl.com/Patreon BTT. Not only will you get that, as we said at the beginning of this show, we did the first Ask Harper episode that should be up by the time you're listening to this. So, Ask Harper Part 1 is there, and there's going to be many more parts because we didn't even make a dent in all the questions we got. All right, on that note, Doc, you want to rate it or you want to throw it to Harper first to rate this week?
I think the superstar needs to start first.
All right, Harper, what you got?
Let's see.
I mean, you're just now seeing it for the first time, so what'd you think?
A C.
I'll
give it a C.
If it was the Dodgers, it'd have been an A+.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, Doc, what are you going to rate it?
Well, I'm bagging on Harper, but unfortunately, he's pretty correct here. I'll give it a C+.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best a C+. That's about it.
I think Harper was spot on. Nothing's really stood out. I mean, there was nothing like horrible.
No.
There was a lot of replay too in it from Flair winning in '93. We didn't really talk about that, but I'm gonna give it a C. It wasn't bad, but yeah, C. So that leaves the very, very difficult thing here, which is the Toot Toot or the Rolex. Doc, who you got?
Well, I thought about Scorpio for that one move. I kind of thought about Cactus for his promo. Brother, when Colonel Parker does something that makes me laugh out loud, then there's your Rolex.
You talking about when he was running?
Yes.
How many times did you rewind that?
I had to rewind it about 3 or 4 for sure.
I was like, look at him. He looks like a buffoon.
Yeah.
The way he was.
In the best way possible.
Yeah. Like Harper said, it was a cartoon. He's got these funny looking strides. I don't even know how to describe it. He just looks stupid in the most glorious way. It was quick too. Yeah. So you had to really rewind it to catch the 2 seconds.
That's right.
Well, okay. So I'm going to give it to Colonel Parker too. What about you, Harper?
I guess Colonel Parker. Why not?
So there you go.
He's giving his to Freddie Freeman.
That's right, Freddie Freeman and
clean sweep with Colonel Parker.
Betts.
Getting
with the side of Max Muncy.
At the Kiki.
Are you upset that Justin Turner's no longer there?
I used to be.
Okay. Who's D-Man's favorite baseball team?
Oh God, who knows?
The Irish Mafia.
yeah, the Irish Mafia.
Jesus,
they have a team.
I don't know.
They use potatoes instead of balls.
Red Sox, yeah.
Did you see what he sent us right before we started tonight, Harper? It was so stupid. It's a video of some dude handing out raw eggplant to homeless people. And I'm like, why am I so... I'm like, where's the joke? They can't eat that. They'll have goose shits. And they have nothing to fry it with. Oh.
Right, what do you do with it?
Like, what do you do with that if you're homeless? Like, I'm not laughing. I'm like, what's so funny here? And I said, oh, never mind. You're just working the room. And he laughed at me. Doc, speaking of sports, you're asking Harper about baseball. Before we go, did you see the UFL news today?
I don't think I did.
Okay, so a couple of different things. The Arlington Renegades will now be known as the Dallas Renegades, and they will be playing at Toyota Stadium in Frisco.
Okay.
Next year. So that was one thing that I saw. The other thing...
What's the Toyota Stadium?
It's where the... what's the soccer team, Doc, that plays there?
It's FC Dallas. The hole's probably like...
30,000.
5, 7.
No, they said it held like 15 or something.
Oh, maybe so.
Okay. The other news is the teams are now the Birmingham Stallions, the Columbus Aviators.
Okay, Columbus what?
Aviators.
No, but there's a lot of Columbus,
Ohio.
Okay.
The Louisville Kings and the Orlando Storm. I get, they shuffled some teams around like Michigan and the Memphis, and I'm not sure which,
They had to because they weren't making any fucking money in those cities. So one's going to the game. No one gives a shit.
Yeah, Birmingham and the Houston Gamblers are the only two teams left from the old USFL. So you'll have them, Columbus, Louisville Kings, Orlando Storm, St. Louis Battlehawks, DC Defenders, and the Dallas Renegades. And
everybody needs somebody that can cut promos, and they need to do that all the time.
Anyway, that is your UFL update for...
Great. Yeah. They ready to merge with the CFL?
No.
That might be...
I think the CFL would tell them to fuck off.
I tell you, man, them Canadians
if there's enough money.
Canadians are mad about them rule changes. I will say that. Whoo, they ain't happy.
Do you think there's any chance that they go back on that? Like the fans beat them back on that?
I don't know. I was reading some stuff, and apparently the players had no say-so in this, and I don't know. There were a lot.
Like, okay, we overreached. We misread our fans. We're sorry.
Yeah, you never know. But I can tell you the Canadian contingent up there is not happy with these changes. And to be fair, that league is not something that's been around for 10 years. This league has been around for a long time with those rules. So it's not like some mud show outfit with those rules. I mean, it is their, it's their big league there. It's been around longer than any other league. So it's weird that they would just do that. And it does differentiate the league. Some American people.
It certainly does.
A lot of Americans think the rules are dumb, or some of those things, but
they would.
Just because it's different doesn't mean it's dumb.
That's always been my point. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I question it's like, wow, that's kind of weird, but it is what makes it different. Anyway, so there's your UFL update, and Doc is flying high as a kite because by the time you hear this, they'll have played another game, but his Cowboys actually won and defeated the Jets, so he's in a good mood this week.
Hey man, we're 2-2-1. We are perfectly average.
Right, you are.
The Saints won too.
Yeah, something like that.
Everybody I thought we were going to need to do a wellness check on little fella for the way that the Cardinals acted up to the Titans.
Oh my God.
Why? What happened?
Okay, so they're
Harper, they were up 21-6 in the fourth quarter, they being the Cardinals.
And they're I guess it was their running back was running
their
in
third string
to make it 28-6. And he did that thing where, players are like, they'll flick the ball before they cross the goal line.
Oh, like in that TV show, Chad Powers. That's out.
So he flicks the ball before it crosses the goal line. So instead of it being 28-6, it's now 21-6. Tennessee mounts this comeback and wins.
Later, the Cardinals throw it. The Cardinals intercept the Titans on their comeback, but fumble the interception, and then somebody kicked it, and it went in the end zone, and the Titans recovered it for a touchdown.
Jesus Christ. That sounds like a fucking movie.
They won the dumbest way possible, and so little fella was his alcohol blood content was probably 30.
That's nice.
No, they got a TV show on Hulu where that's what it's about. It's this guy. He was like the asshole guy, this like smart ass, it's like football hero.
I saw that ad. Yeah.
Mike.
Oregon.
Mike.
What?
I just opened Google and the first story underneath it was Renegades moving.
I'm telling you, man. Phones are listening, dude. I'm telling you.
That's scary.
Next, you're going to see that Chad Powers thing that Harper's talking about. Because I saw
Chad Powers, Hulu, Chad Powers.
Telling you.
That Chad Powers, I got to say it, that Chad Powers show on Hulu. Now let's give it a second and see if they fetch that for us.
Doc, how far of a drive is that to that stadium in Frisco where they're going to be playing?
For me?
Yeah.
An hour.
An hour?
Yeah. I don't think we'll be making it to a Renegades game anytime soon.
I didn't go when it was closer. I'm good now.
I hate driving to that stadium in Arlington, but I've said that a million times.
All right, we sound like old men, so maybe we should go to bed.
Yeah. McCrockett was complaining about that. He was like, y'all do is good, get on there and complain. We were complaining about the prices of everything last week, and he's,
hollowed out.
Yeah, we were hollowed out. Like, y'all just sound like a bunch of old people complaining. No, and he'd be the main one on here doing the same thing if he was co-hosting. So there's that. All right. Anyway, time to get out of here. Doc, anything else before we throw to Harper and hit the tagline? All right, Harper, hit the tagline. Let's roll.
Book it, biatch.
Hey, everybody, it's AIEZE, Eric Bischoff. And let me tell you something. If you're not already a Booking the Territory Patreon subscriber, you're missing out on the real deal when it comes to classic wrestling talk. Doc, Harper, and Mike, they're not just fans. They live and breathe this stuff. And here's the kicker. Over on their Patreon page, you get even more. We're talking deep dives into the Clash of the Champions. Every WCW pay-per-view through early 1994. Classic world-class championship wrestling. And yeah, even those off-the-wall JV Goon Squad shows. This isn't cookie-cutter podcasting. This is the kind of unfiltered, entertaining, can't-miss content that makes you remember why you fell in love with wrestling in the first place. So do yourself a favor, head over to Patreon, search Booking the Territory, sign up, and get in on the action. Trust me. If you love old school wrestling, this is where you want to be. This is AI Eric Bischoff. No, I am not the real Bischoff. So don't work yourself into a shoot like these useful idiots in the wrestling media field. With that said, congratulations on making it to the end of this week's show. Don't forget to send your comments about what the guys discussed tonight to Luke Hawks on Facebook and on Twitter or X or whatever the piss they call it now. The rumor is Luke likes answering BTT fan mail. Also do the guys a solid by liking the show's Facebook, X, and Instagram pages. And don't forget to like and retweet or repost the show on all social media platforms. Lastly, become a BTT patron member where you get tons of extra shows. You can join at tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. Until next week, piss off dipshits.